Hi guys, Mandy here, and my little one. And before I do anything, I just want to, Roxy, really? Now's not the time to play with that. Go get it. Go take that somewhere else, you brat. Okay, before I do anything, I want to do a name reveal of this little cutie. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen her name, you have heard her name. This is Wren, and I picked that name because I was looking at lots of different names, and I saw Wren, and I clicked on it, and I was like, bird, yes. She's a little songbird. She's a little birdie. She's so tiny and petite, and I just thought that name fit her beautifully. So please welcome Wren. And I've actually done quite a few videos with her, but I never uploaded them because I've just been kind of blah. Roxy, stop it. She's playing with a little toy that I actually bought for Rumple, but she took it off of his cage and claimed it as her own. So I'm just letting her have it. She's like a toddler. So just let her have it and she'll be quiet. So anyways, today I was like, I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to do a video. Mia had a beautiful tag video up. Make sure you go to Mia's Dolls and Fun and watch her, Mia, I didn't write down the name of this tag, about your mother, and I can't remember what she named it, probably something super cute. I should have wrote it down, but she's got some great questions for what type of mother you had, and I thought it was super cute. I loved her answers, and I really want to keep this tag and give it to my kids one day. I'd love to hear their answers, but before I do that, it was funny because I went to my mailbox and I got some Happy Mail. I had won Mia's Dolls and Fun. I won a giveaway she did a little while ago, and I won. It was funny too because I told Jordan I won. He was like, oh, there's 3 gifts. I could win this, this, or this. And he's like, well, I hope you don't win the e-gift card because I highly doubt you'll be able to use it. And he was right. I wasn't able to use the e-card. I was the winner of that for Walmart. And I told Mia that she could go ahead and give it to another U.S. reborn mummy. And she said, no way, you won it. And she went out of her way to go and pick me up what I would have bought if I had won the e-gift card. Oops, sorry. And she sent me a little card, and I did read it while I was getting everything all set up. Thank you, Mia. I'm so thankful that you went out of your way to go and pick me up this, so you didn't have to do that. And she also included a little something extra because I had waited. I had to wait for her to go and order the blanket. I had picked out a little swaddle blanket, and she had to wait for it to come in and then ship it to me. So she went way out of her way, and I'm really grateful. So thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, Mia. Thank you. The first thing I saw was this bottle. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, this will be perfect for my new little one. That's so tiny. Oh, I love it, Mia. Thank you. And a little storybook. Thank you. This is so cute. The babies will love it. Oh, look at the pictures. Oh my goodness. Actually, I better keep this away from Roxy because this sounds just like the toy I just gave her. So she'll try to snag it on me. Thank you, Mia. That's beautiful. And here is the swaddle blanket that I had picked out. Isn't it cute? Oh, I love it so much. When I was at my Walmart, I didn't see this one, but I did see a few others, so this must be something new that our Walmart has just started carrying. I think I saw some girly print ones, so I'll have to check next week when I go for Wren, but this is adorable. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Mia. I love it, I love it. Oh, this is perfect for you, baby girl. Say thank you, Auntie Mia. Okay, so, now I'm going to do the tag. But this is a really cute tag, and if you go on to Mia's YouTube page, watch her video because it's beautiful. And she wrote down all the questions for you. Watching her video made me laugh because I think we had the same mother growing up. So the first question was, which phrase did you hear most from your mom? A, because I said so, that's why. B, if all your friends jumped off the bridge, does that mean you would? And C, just wait until you have kids of your own. Or D, other. And I think there should be E, all of the above, because I remember hearing, because I said so, if all your friends jumped off the bridge, would you do it? My dad said that one a lot too. And just wait until you have kids. If ever I was being a little sassy, I always got that. Just wait till you have kids. Or I hope you have a kid just like you. And I'm like, and I do, Emma. It's funny. Emma is so me in my, the way I am an old soul a bit. I think Emma's older than me though, in soul years, but Tristan has my patience very little. So I kind of did get both. A little bit of me in each of them. Number 2, if my mom were an animal, she would be, and then you can choose a lion, a hen, a hawk, and why. Oh, yay. That's a good one too. But I don't know. I kind of want to say a lion. My mom was very ferocious. I remember, I will choose a lion, and I think I did share this with you before, but when I was younger and my mom went to a meeting for my education, she had to go every year, and they told her about like what was to come, and I think this was the one just before high school, and they asked her what I wanted to be when I grew up, and she said, well, Mandy wants to be a teacher, and they said, well, I'm sorry, Deborah, but can you break it to her, tell her to find something else, because, she's not gonna be able to be a teacher. She's like, I have a learning disability, and they feared that my grades would never be up to par, and that I just couldn't handle the workload, and they told my mom to help me find another dream, and she said, how dare you? And she actually told me that. And she said, but I don't want you to listen to that. I don't want you to have those restrictions. If you feel that you want to be a teacher, if that's your dream, then we will find a way. And I remember when I started to get my ECE, and I was working in a daycare, I was working in a preschool room, and when I would tell her about my daily plans, we had to write weekly schedule of what we were going to do for math and creative and art and all that, and she just was like, I'm so proud of you. And I was like, what? I'm just working in a preschool room. And she's like, no, you're teaching these little minds. You said you were going to be a teacher, and you found a way. And so just like a lion fighting for her cubs, that is my mama. And 3, hands down, my mom makes the best blank I have ever eaten. Now, when I was eating meat, I would say curry. My mom got a recipe. My next door neighbor was an East Indian when we were growing up, and she made a yummy curry, and my mom got her recipe, and she would make it like spot on, so yummy. Oh, I love it. And actually, I think I might ask her to make me some like without the meat. Now I gotta like do it up on the potatoes and rice. I should ask her to do that for me. She would. My birthday's coming up, so she would. But she also makes, and I know they're super easy, but I can't make them the way my mom does, snowball cookies. My mom makes the best snowball cookies. And which mummy, white lie, did you buy into the most? A, if you keep making that face, it'll freeze that way. B, Santa, Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy is watching you. Or C, I never acted like that at your age. Again, there needs to be a D. My mom said all of those things. I remember saying A to Tristan a lot. And he would say, are you sure, Mom? Like, he would really believe me. Mummy confession here. I told Tristan that when he lied, his nose grew, and to this day he still believes me, and he will cover his nose when he's telling a fib. And Jordan was like, Amanda, that was the best thing you could have ever done. We can always tell when he's lying, but now he's gotten good into little white lies. He doesn't think that they are a lie, so he says them all the time, like, oh yeah, I went scuba diving with sharks, you know, crazy outrageous stuff like that. But anyways, so that will be Tristan's one day. My mom, I think, she, yeah, I'm trying to decide. She said them all, but I guess C, the most. She would always throw me under the bus and be like, you know, I never did that at your age, and go ask your grandma what my grandmother, so my great-grandma, if I had have done that, go ask grandma what my great-grandmother would have done, like stuff like that. And 5, I was gonna say F. I need some sleep. What piece of advice from your mom do you refer to most in your life? I always quote my mom to my kids all the time, because even though my mom, you know, I don't know, I think if she had have had kids now, the way she is now, I think she would have been the world's best mom. But my mom had a lot of crappy stuff happen to her when she was a kid, and she never dealt with it the way she should have. And I think that affected the way she parented. And, you know, we had some hard times, but my mom's my best friend, and I would never go back and do it over again. I wouldn't. But the biggest thing she always said to me, and I say this to my kids all the time too, is you treat everyone with respect. Everyone deserves your respect. Unless they have proved to you they don't deserve it, they deserve your respect. And I try to teach my kids that, because it's the hardest thing. And my mom used to always say this, and I would roll my eyes whenever she said, I don't want my kids to be a bully. Like, that's like, I don't want my kid. And I'd be like, oh, whatever, I'm not a bully, whatever. But you know what? I've seen my kids are sweethearts, but you know, they're kids, and sometimes words come out of their mouths that is hurtful. And now I understand what my mom meant. And I hope my kids keep that with them. Always be respectful. Anyways, sorry for the tears. This is why I've been deleting every video I've made recently. I've just been in an emotional roller coaster, and I don't know what's going on. But anyways, thank you so much, Mia, for my package. Thank you for this lovely tag.